The saga between Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber continues to evolve, captivating fans and onlookers who have followed the intricate web of their shared history, centered largely around Justin Bieber. In June 2025, the internet buzzed with renewed speculation as both women unfollowed each other on Instagram, a move that, while seemingly minor in the grand scheme of celebrity behavior, sent shockwaves through fandoms and reignited debates over their relationship. This latest social media gesture came after a period of apparent public calm and mutual support, which many had interpreted as a truce, a ceasefire in what had once been painted as a long-running feud. The unfollowing was quickly interpreted by the internet as a sign that things between the two were once again strained, and social media detectives began dissecting every recent interaction, or lack thereof, for clues. Fans noted that, although neither woman has commented publicly, this quiet move marked a notable shift in what had seemed like a carefully curated appearance of peace. The timing of the unfollowing also sparked deeper discussion, given that it coincided with a fresh wave of rumors regarding tension in Hailey's marriage to Justin Bieber, her husband since 2018. For years, Selena's name has been repeatedly dragged into this marriage triangle by fans who continue to associate her with Justin due to their high-profile and emotionally tumultuous on-and-off relationship that spanned nearly a decade. The history between Selena and Hailey is layered with moments of overt tension, subtle digital gestures, and occasional surprises that suggest reconciliation. For a long time, fans perceived Hailey as the replacement, who stepped in just after Justin's final breakup with Selena, especially considering the rapid engagement and marriage that followed. That narrative, while not necessarily rooted in fact, became canon for many supporters of Selena, who viewed her as the wronged party. Hailey, meanwhile, has long insisted there was no overlap, even appearing on the Call Her Daddy podcast in 2022 to assert that there was no drama, and that she respected Selena. Despite this, the internet remained skeptical. The rivalry narrative was too compelling, too click-worthy, and too emotionally charged to let go. Then came the 2022 Academy Museum Gala, where Hailey and Selena shocked the world by posing together for photos that quickly went viral. The moment felt historic in the realm of celebrity culture, two women often pitted against each other showing public solidarity and maturity. It was praised by fans and media alike, with many declaring the feud over. Even more encouraging, Selena spoke out in early 2023, calling for kindness online and decrying the bullying that Hailey had been subjected to by overzealous fans. That gesture, along with both of them following each other on Instagram again, was seen as a genuine attempt to move past the media-fueled rivalry. So what changed? That's the question everyone's asking now. The current theory among fans hinges on timing. Justin Bieber has been noticeably absent from public events with Hailey in recent months, and rumors of strain in their marriage have been building. Especially after he was photographed looking distant at high-profile events and even spotted without his wedding ring on several occasions. Around the same time, Selena has been thriving in her own lane, professionally, emotionally, and artistically. Her breakout performance in Emilia Perez earned rave reviews at Cannes, signaling a triumphant return to her acting roots. Fans noticed that during this time, Selena seemed intentionally focused on her work, her mental health advocacy, and building her rare beauty brand into an industry powerhouse. Still, despite all the progress, it seems that the public, and possibly the individuals themselves, cannot fully escape the past. The digital space has become a battleground for perception, where an unfollow or a liked comment is often interpreted as more meaningful than any official statement. For many fans, the recent social media behavior suggests that the peace between Selena and Hailey may have been more performative than authentic. Some argue that the initial détente was orchestrated to reduce online hate and calm the constant comparisons, but once the heat cooled down, the facade was no longer needed, adding fuel to the fire. Eagle-eyed fans recently pointed out that neither woman publicly acknowledged each other's milestones anymore. For example, Hailey launched a new Rhode Beauty product line earlier this year, but Selena did not promote or engage with the announcement, unlike before, when there was at least minimal public support. Similarly, when Selena was honored at the Cannes Film Festival for Emilia Perez, Hailey remained silent online, though many other celebrities and former collaborators sent their congratulations. These silent omissions, though subtle, have taken on significant weight in the court of public opinion, especially given the hypersensitive climate surrounding their interactions. Then there's the Vanity Fair Oscar party from earlier this year. According to insiders, both Selena and Hailey were in attendance but did not interact. Reports suggest that Selena strategically avoided any red carpet moments that might place them in the same frame, choosing instead to keep the spotlight firmly on her film. While some framed this as avoidance, others saw it as self-preservation, an attempt to sidestep media narratives that would inevitably center on their dynamic rather than their individual accomplishments. The current chapter of this saga is being dissected with the same intensity as earlier ones, but there's an added layer of exhaustion from fans and observers alike. Many are asking, why is this still a thing? And yet, the answer seems to lie in how the internet processes celebrity relationships, not just romantic ones, but also friendships and rivalries. Social media has made every click, like, unfollow, and cryptic caption into potential tea. The Selena-Hailey-Justin triangle has become symbolic of broader conversations about how women are pitted against each other, how fandom can fuel hostility, and how difficult it is to rewrite a public narrative once it's embedded in the cultural psyche. Even as both women have consistently urged fans to spread kindness and focus on positivity, the surrounding noise remains deafening. Every time one of them posts, comments, or steps out in public, the speculation resumes, often drowning out the actual content of their work or statements. This speaks to the enormous pressure celebrities face to manage not only their own images but also the emotional reactions of millions of followers who feel personally invested in their lives. Interestingly, while the feud narrative often dominates headlines, both Selena and Hailey have used their platforms to advocate for mental health and self-love, underscoring how destructive this online toxicity can be. Selena has been open about her struggles with bipolar disorder, anxiety, and lupus, while Hailey has spoken candidly about the anxiety she experiences due to constant online criticism. This common ground, ironically, could be a basis for unity, but the internet rarely allows for that kind of nuance. Instead, their every move is filtered through the lens of rivalry. Still, one must acknowledge that part of the intrigue is due to the high emotional stakes involved. Justin Bieber is not just a celebrity, he's a cultural figure with a deeply passionate fan base. His long, emotional history with Selena created a narrative of first love, heartbreak, and redemption that was hard for fans to let go of. Hailey's entrance into the picture was never going to be received without resistance, especially given how quickly the engagement and marriage happened following his last breakup with Selena. Despite efforts by all parties to move forward, the fandoms remain divided, with Selena truthers still holding out hope for a romantic reunion, even as Hailey and Justin continue to present a united front, albeit a quieter one lately. Some cultural commentators have suggested that the recent unfollowing might not be as dramatic as it seems. In today's hyper-curated social media world, public figures often make strategic decisions about their digital presence, and an unfollow may simply be an act of setting boundaries. Others argue that it's a subtle form of signaling, a way to create distance without making a public statement. After all, Selena has emphasized multiple times that she wants to remove herself from toxic cycles and protect her mental peace. If maintaining a social media connection with Hailey triggered unnecessary speculation or personal discomfort, it's reasonable to assume she would quietly sever that tie. Likewise, Hailey may have chosen to unfollow to regain a sense of control over her own narrative. Being constantly compared to Selena, especially in the context of her marriage, cannot be easy, even with her typically composed public persona. The emotional toll of being a public figure under such scrutiny is immense, and both women have shown signs of wanting to retreat from the noise. Still, the speculation doesn't end there. Some fans have gone even further, analyzing Hailey's recent fashion choices, Instagram captions, and public appearances for hidden meanings. For instance, after the unfollowing, she posted a cryptic story featuring the words, "Choose peace," which many interpreted as a subtle reference to the situation. Selena, meanwhile, has stayed relatively quiet, focusing her posts on her career milestones and friendships. Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe to Celeb Scoop 247 for all the latest updates, drama, and insider gossip on your favorite celebrities, because the tea never stops pouring.